Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chang here and today we're going to do yet another property review. It is Mossaz at Empire City Damansara. So yes, this is Mossaz, M-O-S-S-A-Z. And what does that mean? Z, yes, in case, for those of you who know, this is basically a project by Exim Group, yeah? Well known for their Z series. A lot of their projects actually end with Z. Okay, it's a bit noisy because behind here, construction undergoing. This is basically another project also by Exim Group, yeah, also ending with Z. But where we are, we're actually part of Empire City Damansara, yeah. And Empire City Damansara, for those of you who know, is actually by Mammoth Empire. Very, very. Okay, I will fall short of saying nice. Yes, it's nice, but it has yet to live up to its expectations. So you can see, actually there are a lot of components, all these completed, yeah. Like this hotel here, this is supposed to be a 5-star hotel. Look at the facade, yeah, extremely nice. Reminds you of old English times in the 1800s, 1900s. 5-star hotel. Yeah. Yet to VP, I think. So that's the unfortunate part. Nevertheless, Mammoth Empire, over the past few years, has greatly improved its financial status, its cash flow. It's sold off a number of properties, including a number of lands, especially the key one being the land for Central Park Damansara to Exim, which I reviewed, the Cosmos, yeah, 65 acres. So hopefully, with all this cash flow, incoming cash in the past few years, they'll be able to develop and complete this Empire City Damansara. Okay? Going back to this Mossaz. So Mossaz is a long piece of, sits on a long piece of land. Yeah? Single block, what you see here. It is 40 stories tall, extremely tall. And it has 1,117 units. And how is it able to fit so many units? This is actually Soho units, yeah. And these Soho units, it ranges between a studio to a 2-room unit. Okay, I wouldn't say 2-room, 2 office unit, because again, all these are Soho units, yeah. This is not your conventional, typical condo. And yes, let's head in. Let's go. Let's step in. So, this is the lift lobby, or rather the reception lobby. Yeah, so very, very nice. We have fluted panels at the side, and it even goes to the top, the ceiling. And the ceiling actually above is actually, you can see all your ducting. So they've done this very cleverly to cover up all your ductings above. I'm not sure if you can see, but yeah, actually is open, the ceiling, with all your aircon piping ductings. It's painted black, so it's not that obvious. And then you've got very nice ID towards this side, very high up sort of bookshelves, yeah, purely for ID. This side here is your washroom. So your washroom is here. And you got these big tiles. All this looks nice, but it's not marble. And how do you tell it's not marble, right? You can tell it's not marble because it has a duplicate design. Whenever you have duplicate designs, it can never be marble. Yeah, all these are factory produced in a way. Yeah. You got the washroom here. So that's the male, female, and OKU bathroom. And your mail room is actually outside here. Okay, I don't want to go to the, nothing much to talk about the mail room. So yeah, let's head to the lift lobby. So this here is the counter. So there's Mana Mana. So Mana Mana is actually a subsidiary of IQI Global, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And essentially what they do is it's a Airbnb service where they take your unit, they transform your unit, and then rent it out. Yeah, basically they manage end-to-end short-term rental. Okay. East Court, the other entrance, and yes, let's head in. Stepping into the lift lobby. So very, very cozy. So you have a total of 5 lifts, passenger lifts, and 1 lift bomba. Yeah. Some artwork here. This is printed. It's not a real one. I know you have a signature at the bottom right. Okay, let's wait for the lift and head up. Before we continue on with our property review, a big shout out to the Nubia team for providing us with this absolutely awesome Nubia Z60 Ultra. Now this is their flagship phone and it features a stunning AMOLED display for vibrant colours. More importantly, what truly matters to me as a property YouTuber is that the Nubia Z60 Ultra also stands out with an impressive camera setup, capturing stunning photos and videos with its advanced imaging technology. For this property review, I'm using the 18mm lens for a wide-angle view, recording at 4K resolution with a 60fps setting for a buttery smooth video. With fast charging support and a long-lasting battery of 6000 mAh, it ensures that I can stay connected all day long. At the heart of the Nubia Z60 Ultra is Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Whether you are a tech enthusiast, a photography buff, or a professional on the go, the Nubia Z60 Ultra offers a premium smartphone experience that exceeds expectations. Now, let's return back to our property review. Let's go! Okay, so what we have here is a 2-bedroom unit. So this is 400 plus square feet. And most of this on my left side right here, and yes, a better view, I would say, because it looks into the open. All these are 2-bedroom or 2 rooms, 2 offices units, while the one on my right, all these are a mixture of 1 and 2. So stepping in, so all units, you got an electronic door lock. Yeah, this is by Sledge. And it's provided by the developer. You got this cabinet here. So it's an open style cabinet. You have a fridge at the bottom. Yeah, higher. You got a microwave, and they've actually hidden this DB box behind this mesh. Yeah, single face hidden behind this mesh. And there is what looks like a timer, yeah, by Honeywell. So this unit is undergoing renovation. Just VP'd this project not too long ago, a month ago, I would say. This is the first room. Aircon is provided, and this cabinet, open cabinet. My personal opinion, this is, I'm not too keen of this because it's very hard to maintain somehow. The dust, over time, right, somehow dust will collect. Even no matter how good you keep it, your windows closed, your doors closed, it will collect over time. So there's a shared bathroom. This is a single bathroom. Both sides are sliding doors. Yeah. This is the room. And this is another open cabinet. Yeah. So this looks out into. Okay, I'm not too sure about the direction. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But it is nice. Yeah, at least you get, because you think about it, right? The whole Empire City Damansara (EC) is very, very dense. It's a huge project. And to be able to see at a distance, right, with an open view, you can imagine higher up, is a relief. No balcony. Okay, that's it. Yes, they're doing work. I wouldn't want to disturb. Work in progress. So let's head over and review another unit. This is a 1-bedroom unit and it's fully furnished. Let's go. And now for the second unit, this is a studio unit. So pretty much the same, the entrance. And you got this nice door. Yeah. This is not a regular flat door, electronic door lock. Again, you have it here. This is by Sledge. Yeah. As you can see. So fully transformed. This is a very dark, gothic, industrial type of theme, if I were to call it. Very rare do you see such themes. Yeah. So all this, if you recall, is exactly what we had in the other unit. All these are provided, of course, except the loose items. The microwave is there, higher, together with your 1-bar fridge. And even this, you have it, yeah, this open wardrobe. So this has been fully transformed, dark theme. Okay, let's check out the bathroom first. So this bathroom, a slightly different layout. This mirror is provided. This is by The Verve. I haven't heard of this. So more often than not, for this type of layout, right, it's also where you put your, assuming it's your own stay or you're renting, usually you put your washer dryer. But in this instance, there's no water inlet here, so it's a bit tough. And you think about it, this is actually your shower area. So splashes onto here. Yeah, it's a bit, somehow it's not allocated space for your washer dryer. Verve also, your water closet. So they've thrown in a queen size bed in the corner here. And everything is towards this side. So this is pretty much going to be an Airbnb. I don't think so. This is fit for a small office, home office per se. All these units here, again, this is a Soho building, the Soho units. All these are Soho units. And the main difference, so the main difference between a Soho unit and a normal condo unit, right, is that this Soho unit, of course, is a commercial title. And usually Soho units, the reason why it's they call it Soho, or they position it as Soho, is because these units are usually in a much more central or much more, what's the term I'm looking for? It's in a mixed development, right? And hence, it's easy to live, to stay, and also you got good public transportation. Okay, in this instance, public transportation might be lacking. You don't have an LRT or MRT nearby, but you certainly have that mixed development. A lot of it, just right opposite me, here is supposed to be a 5-star hotel. Yeah, it has very, very nice architecture. I showed it earlier on in the video. And this is the first floor. So the first floor, you got very nice, some landscaping also. Yeah. But bear in mind, I think all this should be public. Yeah, I don't think so because there's no door to lead out. And that is the aircon compressor here. Which is very interesting because how I don't see a way to access the aircon compressor actually from outside. Yeah. So this is a nice, decent view for this unit, despite it being on ground floor. Yeah. Look at that. So this unit is not for sale, not for rent, but it will give you a good idea on how you can transform this unit to be. And if you're interested to buy, rent, sell, or if you're an owner, you need services to help rent or sell, you need do reach out to May and Phoebe. Their contact is below in the description. Or if you want to transform your unit to look like this, you love the design, you love what you see, this ID. Yes, do reach out to May and Phoebe also. Okay, they will have the contacts. Now that we're finished reviewing this unit, let's head up and check out the facilities. Let's go. Stepping out of the lift, we are on the 39th floor. And this is the facilities floor. So everything, literally almost everything is on this floor. Yeah, you do not have a 8th floor if you notice. So we'll start off with this side first, which is the gym and the yoga deck. That's the main one. There's a sky sanctuary, sky alley. Basically, it's just a open space. Look at that. So you have a sky roof. Yeah. Allows lots of natural light. We do not have the access card though, so we'll just have to use photos. Yeah, but at a glance you can see it looks nice. Yeah, very inviting, double volume, big open space. Equipment is by Choo, T-R-U-E. Yeah. And at the other end, you can either walk through here or you can walk outside. We'll walk from outside. That's the yoga room. Yeah, yoga deck. Okay. There is a water cooler here. Yeah. Just outside the gym. And we'll walk across the other side. We'll head towards the yoga deck. Let's go. Okay, so we are towards the back. We basically walked all the way around. So this is the view that the unit was facing. Yeah, the unit earlier on. But of course, that was a much lower floor. The 2-bedroom unit, not to be confused with the single bedroom, so you really get a nice view, assuming you go up for the higher units. Yeah. And where we are, this is basically Penchalaling. Yeah. This is LDP. That orange building there, that is 1U. Yeah, can you see? That is 1U. And this here are your car sales showroom. You have Proton, you have BMW is there, Mini of course. So this side here, towards this side will be IKEA, the likes of IKEA, the Curve and so on. So very, very nice view. Okay, walking around the building. So opposite, that's that huge plot of land, that's Central Park Damansara, 65-acre. That's the Queens. So this is the second phase. We're going to VP very, very soon. We reviewed the other day, the phase just beside the Cosmos. Yeah. This is the 5-star hotel. Yeah. Very, very 1800s, 1900s style of English architecture facade. Okay, here's the yoga deck, but we don't have access, so what I'll do is I'll just share photos. Yeah. You can't see much, but yes, that's the yoga deck. Okay, let's head towards the gym, which is the other side. So we are in the gym. Yeah, we got a bit lucky. We managed to get the owner to help us tag in. So towards this side, you have lockers. Yeah. So the equipment is by Choo Fitness, and this is an American brand, more than 40 years old. And this equipment isn't cheap, even though it's not the branded ones, but still isn't cheap. Yeah. And yeah, it's good and unique up to the point that each equipment, right, has its own serial number. Yeah. So when you have its own serial number, yeah, it tells you of the quality. So you have these blinds are halfway down. This part is halfway down. The other side here, all the way down. But nevertheless, if you can imagine, right, if you were to put it up there, it would be much brighter. This is the morning sun, and look at the ceiling. So very, very classy type of gym, not those type of shouting out loud gym. Yeah, nice. And this is to the yoga deck, which we were viewing from outside. It's connected. Yeah. Mirror. Mirror on this side too. Some area to sit down. Okay, so let's head to the other side of the lift lobby, and that's the main one where you have your swimming pool. Let's go. Okay, so heading towards the other side, washroom, sky infinity pool, that's the main one. You also have a lounge and a sunbathing lawn. So, coming out, you got this structure here, which is a very nice piece of two people diving. Okay, can't really see clearly here. Okay, quite a fair bit of people. We try to move away. Okay, let's check out the toilet first. So there's a washroom here. Yeah. Male, female. Very small, compact. This is a bit awkward, the position to sit, to change or whatever, because it's just right behind the door. Usually it's much further in, but I guess to maximize space, obviously there's some space constraint, hence they place it there. Not the best of positions. You got lockers again. So this is quite okay. So they just separate this side, you have some lockers. Sorry, my position of my video. This side you have some. Right behind you, so you have some. Yeah. And this part is your pool, your infinity pool. And you have a lounge here. You have tables, chairs. You can likely do some catering. So this pool, right, there is no wading pool for kids. And if you have a family or small kids, that could be an issue. Yeah. The ends there is slightly more shallow. I think that's 0.2 or 0.3 meters. But that being said, then it continues on into the main pool. So that could be quite tricky. So this is the lounge. You can sit at quite a fair bit of people. This long table itself, you can sit easily 10, and then you have sofas there, which could probably sit about 10 also. Yeah. That's about it. Very simple. And again, this whole building, right, I was mentioning from the start, it's a very elongated, horizontal shape building. So the facilities all pretty much follows the shape of the building. You don't have any additional space to have other facilities. This is the sunbathing deck. Doesn't get much sun, that being said, maybe because it's the wrong time of the day, but I would think that even in the afternoon, probably it's only this tree that gets the sun, and that tree is still covered. Okay, that's about it. That's about it really. There are no other facilities. This summarizes the review. It's noisy, so I'm not going to step there. So yes, if you're interested to buy, rent or sell a unit here, do reach out to May or Phoebe. Their contact is below in the description. Or if you're an owner and you need, help again to sell, rent, yes, May and Phoebe are the people to go to, okay? What do I think about this property? It's centrally located. Empire City Damansara for the longest of time always had a lot of potential because of the number of items going into it. Yeah, a mixed development, but unfortunately, since the very start, since it was conceptualized and up until now, I don't think so we have seen anything close to its full potential. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you follow corporate news quite closely, you will notice that Mammoth Empire Holdings, the developer, the master, the people behind Empire City Damansara, they were in quite some financial distress. Nonetheless, in the past few years, they've actually sold quite a number of properties of theirs. Yeah, this includes the land now for Central Park Damansara, that's 65 acres. They've sold to Exim, who is the developer for this project also, that we are in right now, Mossaz, and hence hopefully they will be able to really revive all this. Because if you look at all this, down there it's really quite waste. Yeah, it's not completed yet. Yeah, you see all this. So there's a lot of potential, you saw on the ground floor there. It looks nice, looks awesome, but it's not there yet. Can it be there? I don't know, time will tell. Okay, so yes, that's about it. Thank you. Please do smash the like button if you like this video, or feel free to share this video with your friends and families. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Yes, additional footage. Malaysia National Ice Skating Stadium inside Empire City Mall. Yeah. And this is the office building, HCK Tower. Look at the facade. So the facade, again, the same design language that you saw earlier on. Okay, so this mall, okay, look at that. So some parts of it you can see. And yes, I'll just take a quick walk inside. There's some part you can enter. I really just want to show you how beautiful this mall is, the potential. This is a 95% completed mall, but not there yet. But I just want to give you that glimpse, okay? Okay, so this is some additional footage. Yeah. This is not Mossaz, but I just want to show you the potential of this Empire City Mall. So this has been completed, or rather it's 95% there. And you can see really the beauty and the potential. Yeah. Yes, it's not been operating yet. And if you ask me, right, given the retail space and the level of completion, it's 95% there. So it really is just a matter of time. Hopefully, Mammoth Empire really pick up their stuff and really bring this space to life, because there's just so much potential from what I see. It's nice. Yeah. All this. Unfortunately, it's not operating yet. But it's beautiful. Okay? So yes, that's about it. Thank you again and see you in my next video. Bye!